JB up against Bandits, LUIMAN on the Dhalsim.
One of the biggest things we're looking for, yeah, we get the enhanced movement from the fireball. I feel like it was very hard to stop. That's gonna be really, really tough. I feel like that alone might break into the mental of JB a little bit off of that error.
Yeah, it just strips a ton of the drive gauge with that drive rush pressure there. I love that at the end. The meaty fireball into the drive rush heavy. That extra bit on there. And JB already almost in burnout, but every time he throws that and he has the enhanced tornado, he has the big jump across the screen, he has the dash, he has the enhanced eagle spike. Threatening those options are really annoying for Sim to deal with.
Yeah, but LUIMAN's got it covered, right? He actually floated over, tapped a couple of those buttons to make sure that that path gets interrupted. So I like the counterplay to it. LUIMAN now setting up the fireball, important tech, but he's still going to be forced to block because of that enhanced projectile.
Yeah, plus on throw tech right there for Dhalsim. He got to still get pressure afterwards. And JB still not out of this round. He needs one sequence here, and he can make this count. Looking for the whip punish on the limb, didn't find it.
It's going to be a little bit tough. LUIMAN also building up his gauge a little bit slower too. The punish counter, I thought there was going to be a connection. JB mashing for his life. I love that.
Very winnable round now, and that's huge actually. He has EX. He's going to have level 1 at the end of this if he needs it. It's enough without.
Damn!
Yeah, that's how this matchup is, man. 90% of it is so perfect for Dhalsim, and then that happens.
I was thinking to myself, does he need to do the one-frame link here? No, he had enough bar to go for the Arabian Sky High finisher to the dive kick also. That was actually really well calculated. JB coming from a big deficit. Now LUIMAN a little bit on the offensive. He's closing the gap a lot more, setting up with the fireball first, stay in place with the medium punch.
Yeah, and these anti-airs, every time you hit one, it's awesome, but very little damage, and it doesn't dissuade Rashid very much. He's going to go right back to jumping, attacking, looking for different angles to get in there with.
So tough to manage. Great block on the overhead as well. LUIMAN running out of space. You got to imagine there might be a teleport coming in. Okay, the Yoga Blast first into the Inferno.
Yeah, huge damage and a lot of drive gauge on from JB as well, but he finds an opportunity. Exact thing we saw last time.
Punish counter again, not optimizing. It's fine. The damage is there, but not quite burnt out and not quite in chip territory.
Oh, JB trying to run here and avoid this burnout. Waiting until he can parry now. Yeah, he waited that out until his drive gauge came back. Oh,
yeah.
Nice find.
Right in his tracks, too. I mean, like, I think trying to sneak in a dash there was valid. LUIMAN still covering his tracks, though. Fears to set the range and also set the pace. The jump in, not quite over the fireball.
Yeah, and a quite damaging two-piece there to eat. Oh!
Damn. Excuse me?
Huge find from JB there. And optimal on the combo. I love the decision-making there.
It's still far enough for the Fears to connect. Punish counter as well. Set him up. There's going to be a lot of pressure going into it, but JB also getting the enhancement on the mixer, but also building up his gauge. Wait a minute.
He can go under here. And he's going to go for the throw. I like that safe option. Gets the parry afterwards.
Beautiful.
He didn't want to try too fancy of a combo. Right in the jump and hits with a fireball.
Still being able to cover his tracks. LUIMAN set that up a little bit earlier ago, but he is in a deficit. He does have a lot of drive gauge to possibly throw it in. Oh my God, throw it! Nothing, keep your hands in the vehicle at all times. Dear God, that is a beautiful whip punish.
Yeah, 2 for 2 on that round. He tried it in one of the other rounds. Didn't quite find it, but beautiful stuff. JB getting that punish counter advantage into the drive rush, forward heavy kick, which gives you tons of frame advantage to get that combo afterwards. So very, very smart finds there from JB.
You can see the intention from both, right? You see exactly what LUIMAN is trying to accomplish, JB trying to thwart that. And if he can't do it with limbs or against the limbs, he'll either throw out the fireball or set himself up nicely with the whip punish. He's been doing a great job of that thus far. But the jump in, pretty critical. Yeah, the punish counter off that allows the juggle. And the continuation of the combo, I like that as well.
And big pressure off this. This is a huge find again for JB here. Eagle spike for the knockdown, flip for the meaty.
So much pressure too. Trying to find a gap. LUIMAN actually getting stuff out of that special.
And meaty jab, he gets the link off of this. He can double rush. Gonna be a double drive rush combo. He has level 1 at the end of this. Forward medium punch, medium mixer, level 1. It's close, but not enough.
Checking the lows twice. Great defense from LUIMAN up until the last part. That is such a hard tool to try to gauge. That medium kick reaches so far unexpectedly.
Yeah, he doesn't get a combo a lot of times at max range, but it's a very useful poke to swing at that kind of a range where all you need is one hit. Oh, scary jump.
A little bit too far out on the punish counter. You saw that stand jab. LUIMAN just trying to back up a little bit. It's hard to keep JB in place, man.
Oh, not quite under with the slide. Whip punish, it looks good for LUIMAN, but not too much damage, sadly.
Trying to back up and bait out a button. JB not gonna play his game. He's waiting for it. So the fireball's coming in. Oh, anti-air.
Yeah, the jump is forced there, but not too bad because, again, he just needs one. He just needs one. There it is. Drive rushes in for pressure. This is going to combo. And actually, JB, one good hit away now. This is getting very scary with Burnout a threat.
And he's looking for that setup, right? I feel like the more he drains the drive gauge from Luiman, oh, he might not even need it.
Oh, setup now goes for the low. Excellent block. The level 3 right through.
Are you burned out off of that? I think you might be.
I think so. It's also close to killing, though. It's a ton of damage here.
Oh my god, that was raw. You're right.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't even realize it.
It's pretty close, but huge damage. Level 3 off the table, though, means Dhalsim's defense is very suspect here. Well, level 2's out. Is there a teleport or not? Is the question, right?
And
Walks
it's so
him
far
down.
out. It goes behind the character, right? That's actually going to be kind of tough, or at least just right in front of him.
Strips a ton of that drive gauge there. I like that choice from JB. And now, LUIMAN got to fight and keep this burnout off the table.
Going to be tough to manage. Again, the barrage, the fireballs through, the cyclones too.
Oh, burnout imminent here. Not much he can do. He eats the hit to try to avoid the burnout.
Give
but
me
he's
that.
going to spend it anyway. And now drive impact's guaranteed here. We're going to see if JB can cash out enough damage.
Look at the damage.
He's going to try. Not
Level
quite
1?
enough.
Not going to kill, but a throw stone, or stone's throw away, excuse me, hello.
Or a throw. And the fireball sneaks it in 2-0. First